Gage speaks.
Alec Malucci.
Dan Baldwin.
PJ Schnapp.
And I'm Matt Wheatley. Over the past several months, we've noticed a steep increase in the amount of people going to gyms. We went behind the scenes to discover why.
The results were shocking.
Oh,
Alright, we're here with Worship Lake St. Mary's 12th grader Anthony Redmond. We're just going to ask you a couple questions today, Anthony. What got you started out with working out?
Well, I started when I was younger because I wanted to get bigger for football, and that's pretty much it.
Alright, and would you say that you had any inspiration to get working out, or was it all just self-motivated and stuff like that?
Well, I was inspired by like NFL players because I wanted to be just like them. So they kind of inspired me, and a lot of it was just self-motivation because I wanted to be the best at what I can do.
All right, and do you feel like working out has helped you out a lot with football and just being better than everyone else fitness-wise on the football field, whether it's strength or speed or any other thing like that?
Yeah, I do feel like that because working out helps me get stronger, faster, and build stamina, which a lot of players don't have that.
Perfect. And also, what supplements are you taking, if any, and what are your viewpoints on steroids?
I'm not taking any supplements, any steroids, and I feel like you should just work out the old-fashioned way. You don't need any of that.
All right, we're here with local hero Simran Singh, also a senior at Northville High School. Simran, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about you in lifetime. What was your inspiration for working out?
Well, when I was younger, I used to get made fun of a lot by my friends for being overweight. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to take the initiative. I'm going to get big. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to inspire others.
All right, and where did you get a lot of your knowledge from about fitness and other stuff like that?
I just did a lot of research on my own, and I asked the trainers at Lifetime.
All right, perfect. And if you were to say that you had one body part in particular that you took a lot of pride in, what would that body part be?
Oh, my chest, without a doubt. When I was in 8th grade, I was repping like 165, 5 sets of 10. I was stronger than everyone in the chest, so that's one body part that I definitely take pride in, no doubt.
All right, and last question is, what supplements do you take, and also what's your viewpoint on steroid use?
All right, well, supplements, let's just give the breakdown, I take my protein, that's very essential post-workout. I take my amino acids, that's definitely very essential during the workout. I take pre-workout, I take creatine, glutamine, testosterone booster, pH 6, but keep that on the low down. And my opinion on steroid use is, if you know how to take them, go right ahead. You look good, you get big, but keep it on the low down.
All right, we're here with Reem Baydoun, a senior here at Northville High School. Reem, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions today. When did you start working out, and what was your motivation?
Like a year and a half ago, and I just wanted to make my body better.
Okay, and it seems like a lot of people at Northville have just been recently starting to lift or work out, just work on their fitness. Do you think that has to do with it being senior year and spring break, or is that a competitive thing, or do you think it just comes from personal motivation?
I think it's a mixture of all of them. Some people just want to look good for spring break, or they just want personal motivation.
All right, and lastly, Reem, how often do you work out, and would you say you're pretty dedicated, or just a go through the motions type of person?
I'm pretty dedicated, and I work out every day.
All right, today we're here with Kyle Colleen, also known as Severe Wetness. He's a student at Northville High School. He's a 12th grader, and he actually just won Most Changed, and that's due to a lot of dedication and hard work. So today we're going to be asking him a couple questions about, how he got to that point and why. So Kyle, I'd start off, what's your main point of motivation for working out?
My motivation to begin with was to make the basketball team. After that did not happen. I enjoyed it, so I just kept sticking with it. I saw the results of losing weight. It made me more confident, so I just stuck with it.
I've been noticing a growing culture at Northville High School of working out. What do you think that has to do a lot about?
I think it's more of a motivation to for change, to look better for the girls,
Absolutely. And do you think that all comes from self-motivation, or do you think that's kind of a competitive thing? This guy next to me is throwing up these numbers, he's looking great, he's getting a lot of girls recently. Do you think it has to do more with that, or more just I want to do it for myself, for me to look good?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think that senior year, a lot of people start working out because they end sports, and sports is what kept them in shape, you know? And so they need to find something else active to do. And so I think people who end football, people who end like hockey, basketball, they get really into it. And then I do think it's a self-motivation thing about seeing results and seeing, you know, I want to see change in myself.
Okay, and then also another question is, do you think that spring break has anything to do with people going into Lifetime, or give or take, you know, your other select gyms?
Oh, I definitely think spring break has a ton to do with working out. I think that people are motivated to try to get that beach body in Punta, you know, make it memorable. It's like it's like your blowout. You want it to be perfect, and then part of that is looking good.
We're here with Harry Dyson, a junior here at Northville High School, one of the more dedicated faces around Lifetime Fitness, I'd say. Harry, just a couple questions to get you started off. What's your motivation for working out? Was it a sport? What just got you started working out?
My motivation for when I'm at the gym is mostly for lacrosse, because I'm trying to play lacrosse in college. That's mostly what my motivation is.
All right, and would you say that recently you've seen a lot of people around, especially like our age kids, would you say that you've noticed a big increase in them coming to work out? And if so, why do you think that?
I say most definitely I've seen a lot more kids up here. I think just because like for sports and like friends, they want to come up here and just try and get bigger and bigger, just yeah.
And what do you think the main reason behind a lot of people working out is? Do you think it's for girls, for like personal confidence, anything you want to say about that?
I'd say personal confidence, because like boys, how they are, they get intimidated for other people being bigger than them. They just want to be like the biggest, and also for girls more or less.
All right, and if you had one body part or muscle group that you like the best about yourself, what would you say that is, and why?
My biceps. I don't know. I just like working on them a lot.
All right, we're here with one of our very own from the broadcasting studio, PJ Schnepp, senior here at Northville High School, also featured on the football team, running back, and a varsity hockey assistant captain. You know, team's doing great right now. PJ, how did you get started with lifting? We can tell by your biceps that you know, it's been pretty big part of your high school career.
I started football. You know, get bigger to become the best athlete I can, and really dominate on the football field.
And do you feel like some of your dominance in the football field was directly impacted by the work you put in the weight room?
I really do. I mean, it didn't really increase my speed that much, but definitely my power, and really helped me overpower the other players in the field.
Absolutely. And so, if you were to quit football, say, this year and not end up playing in college, which, you know, which doesn't happen for a lot of the kids who end up playing,
right?
Would you continue lifting, or would you just stop now that you would be done with sports?
You know, I think I would continue lifting. I feel like I kind of got the bug. It's just a great feeling, you know, post-workout, and knowing that you can see results and you can really feel the results, and it's a great feeling.
Absolutely. And so, just a couple of other questions. So, are you a big supplement guy, or do you just go all natural? Because I know a lot of kids, you know, do their own thing.
Great question. Pretty big into supplements. I've taken different proteins, Synthesix, mass gainers, creatine, glutamine, fish oil, BCAAs, a lot of pre-workouts, but mostly I try to focus on post-workout.
Through the 2 studies that we did, our research survey and interviewing people, we realized that a lot of what lifting has to do among the community today, especially among our age group people, not only has to do with body image, but just personal self-esteem. It's not necessarily an ego thing, but we've definitely noticed that it helps kids. You know, if they look good, they'll feel confident. Particularly with our age group right now, not a lot of kids are taking steroids. Some do for extreme cases, whether it's an injury or just a very serious athlete. But most kids are just taking your basic supplements, whey, mass gainer, maybe a little bit of creatine or pre-workout. So most kids are keeping it fairly healthy and just sticking really to the basics of working out and just working hard and a lot of dedication to be seeing the results.
Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold at night. And no, I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.